Hello and welcome. Today I'm going to be sharing with you some items that I picked up from the Chanel 2026 Denim Collection. I must say that there were a few items that surprised me. So first up, I want to show you the highly coveted hand cream. I know that a lot of people were going absolutely crazy to get their hands on this one, and I'm so happy that I did manage to get my hands on this. It's so cute. I'll show you the box and the packaging. It comes in a cute little denim case. So it's in this egg shape here. This is the case. So it does have a little bit of a fragrance to it. I don't find it offensive or overpowering, but I would describe it as fresh and floral. So that's something to note. It does also feel like a light lotion. The texture isn't a thick, heavy cream, so it is perfect for popping on regularly throughout the day after washing your hands. So in this collection, there were a few pieces that stood out. I went into the Chanel boutique and swatched all of the eyeshadow palettes and highlighter palette, as well as a few of the lip products. So I only ended up picking 2 products out of the entire collection, and that was the hand cream and the highlighter. So it comes in this packaging here, just standard black with a blue on the side. This is the Coco Denim Illuminating Powder. So it also comes in a cute little denim case. Out about the highlighter is that the texture is very thin and it is quite sheer. At first I expected to see quite a strong blue shift in the highlighter, but it actually has a very subtle blue color to it and shifts pink. It looks really pretty on the cheeks. I'm wearing it as my highlighter today. And you can see it's not that blue in person. It is more of that pink tone that comes through. So if you are concerned about how blue it is, I would certainly not worry about that. The highlighter, I would describe it as very everyday friendly. I wouldn't be afraid to use this while going into the office or out on the weekends. I think it is quite versatile. The texture is very elegant. Chanel has done glittery highlighters before where the particles of the glitters were a little bit too large or chunky for my liking. So I really appreciate that this one is very, very fine in texture. It is subtle. I think subtle is the key word when it comes to this highlighter. I'm super happy that I've added another highlighter to my ever-growing collection. I'm so happy I got this one. I know that it is selling out very quickly, so if you can get your hands on this, I would highly recommend it. If you are looking for a highlighter that is a little bit different, but not too different, it is everyday friendly and something that I have already reached for in my everyday life. Now for the hand cream, this is the first time I've ever purchased a Chanel hand cream, and I was not sure what to expect, but I am pleasantly surprised. I think the lotion is quite thin and easy to pop on throughout the day. The smell is not too strong, but most of all, I pretty much got this because of the cute little case it comes in. So this case can be used as a coin purse or just to put little objects in and keep in your handbag. So this one is super cute, and I know that it's sold out in a lot of places. If you can find this, you will be really lucky. The Chanel SA told me that this sold out in 30 minutes online. So yes, I would 100% keep refreshing the page until this comes in stock. And if it does, I would get it straight away if you're interested. So the other thing I picked up while I was at Chanel looking at the Denim Collection is this lip liner. It's in the shade 164 PIVOINE or PIVOINE. So this one, this is the packaging. This is the first Chanel lip liner I've ever received, and I think it comes with a sharpener as well. It comes with a little brush on the end, which is handy. It's what I'm wearing today. Then this is the shade here. It's a neutral, I would describe it as a dusty mauve. I find that it does last quite a long time. As I said, it's my first Chanel lip liner, but I'm really happy with the purchase. So this one is limited edition. So if it is a color that you think you would like, I would pick it up sooner rather than later, because Chanel limited releases do tend to sell out quite fast. So I'm super happy I got this shade, and it's, as I said, it's on my lips today, and it's the perfect sort of neutral mauvey tone that's not too warm, not too cool, and goes with a range of looks. There was a few other items in the Chanel Denim Collection that I didn't end up picking up. A couple of them being the eyeshadow palettes, and there were a few lip products, and I believe there was an eyeliner and nail polish. So for me personally, the nail polish was just a little bit too bright. I'm not a huge fan of blues, particularly that shade of blue. The eyeliner was not something that I was immediately drawn to. I don't wear a ton of eyeliner every day, so it wasn't something that I feel like would have added a lot into my routine. It's not something that I've been missing in my collection. Also, the eyeshadow palettes are very, very sheer. Even on my fair, quite pale skin tone, I found that they didn't show up a great deal. And I'm happy to wait for an eyeshadow palette that really stands out and makes me go, wow. So for me, there wasn't really that big wow factor in the eyeshadow palettes, which was a deciding factor in not to get them. I ended up trying the Rouge Coco Flash in the light blue pearly color, which I found it looked really pretty, but it wasn't something that immediately stood out to me because of the texture. It is so thin. I feel like my lips need a little bit more moisture than what that formula does offer. So I decided to skip that this time, but I do have a few other shades, Boy and Easy, which I do enjoy. I just feel like if I was to add another color in my collection that was blue, I would have preferred perhaps the Luminous Matte or the Satin Finish. So that's all I picked up from the Chanel Denim Spring 2026 collection. Is there anything that you have your eye on, or is there anything that you picked up? Do let me know in the comments. I would love to hear from you. I'm always on the lookout for Chanel's limited edition launches. I feel like they're coveted and a lot of people love to collect the pieces that jump out to them. And for me, that really was the highlighter and the hand cream. The highlighter, it was surprising because I thought it would be much more blue on the skin than it actually is. So I am super, super happy with everything that I picked up from the denim collection. And I'm so glad I was able to get my hands on the denim hand cream. I feel like that's been the hottest product of the whole denim collection. And it's one that sold out very, very quickly. So there we have it. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you'd like to see more videos about luxury beauty. All right, I'll see you in the next video.